Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and I'm sorry you missed me. I am planning for my wedding, so there is no real time to film and do videos. So today we are going to do my wrap up of what I read in July. The first book I read was The Vampire Diaries, The Awakening. Now, I don't really remember what this is about really, but it was okay. I gave this a 3 out of 5. Which, what is it? A 3 out of 5 stars, and it was really interesting. I listened to it on audiobook, so this is the form I listened to it as. The next book I read was for, the next 2 books I read was for the hashtag Yearathon. We read mysteries, and the first one I picked up was Grudge Punk. This is by McNee. This has short stories that are probably maybe 3 to 5 pages long, and it has like 8 short stories, and this is a really good short story. There's a lot of short stories I really liked, and I really loved. I have a review on Goodreads on what I all loved about this. This is cyberpunk, takes place in the future, apocalyptic, creepy, horror, mystery, really interesting as well. And that one I rated 4 out of 5. Then I also read Paper Butterfly during that week as well, and that one was rated a 4 out of 5. This one was definitely a mystery. Didn't really like the ending though. It was kind of not satisfying in a way, but I did like the cultural impact that it gave me. This takes place in Beijing in like modern day time period, and it's all about like the history and stuff. It's more cultural based. The next book I read was Peter Pan. In this one I read, that's a lie. The next book I read is an audiobook called What-the-Dickens, and I rated this 5 out of 5. Now, I do not have this one with me since I borrowed it from the library, but What-the-Dickens is really amazing. Everybody should read it. It's a retelling of the Tooth Fairy, and it's kind of based on this guy named What-the-Dickens, and he's an orphan, and kind of his way how to fit into society. The next book I read was Peter Pan by Sir James M. Barrie, and this one was really good. Now, I will admit that Peter Pan is not my favorite character in this book. I actually like Tinkerbell, the mermaids, Wendy a little bit, not too much because she's more like a mother figure. And I love the children in this book, and when they're younger, they tend to forget like who their mother is and stuff like that. It's really, really interesting in that atmosphere. This book also had really beautiful illustrations in it. Let me show you. Oh my god, why? Beautiful illustrations. And this is Nana giving the kid a bath. And yeah, it was a really good book, but it wasn't 5 out of 5, it was only 4 out of 5. Because of Peter's character. And the next book I finished, and these are 2 books I finished on the 30th. The first book being Teacher's Touch and Eternity. This is a short little story thing, and it has the Bible song, the Jesus loves me, yes I am, and it's kind of for teachers and how to really get people to believe in God, get children to really believe in God. This is really short, and I felt like the stories weren't really that emotional. They didn't make me laugh. They didn't really make me cry. There was only one story that actually made me like think about things, but they didn't go into quite enough detail. I would have rather that the stories be longer and more complex. Yeah. And this one I rated a 3 out of 5. The next book is Elissa's Quest. This is by Erica Verrillo. And this is about a girl named Elissa, and she doesn't know who her family is. Basically, she doesn't know who her father is. She is taken care of by a girl named Nana, and then she finds out who her father is, and, you know, she gets swept into this, like, war-like thing. She also has the ability to talk to animals, which is kind of like some other characters like Dr. Dolittle and other stuff. But I really enjoyed this book. But I felt like at the end of the book, which happens like the climax of the book, went too fast. And obviously I don't like that. And this is the first book in the Phoenix Rising series, so there's more of elements and spiritual nature and earth-like things happening. So, super excited to read the next book. So, in total, I read 7 books, and yeah, I will be posting a wrap-up on what I am going to read next week. But I'm going to do like a wrap-up on the Booktubeathon and the Readathon, and then hashtag a yearathon, and then I'm going to do a regular wrap-up after that is done. And that will be the first week of August. So, yeah, see you then.